SEGA.
Welcome back to Dusk into Imagination.
Well, hopefully you can keep this up.
Yeah, you
got 6 more parts to make these, these little synonyms.
Listen here, Gabe.
Evan's got like 30 prepared just in case, like, while we're recording it, a new version of the game comes out.
This level is called Mystic Forest, but it also had a subtitle that said The Possibility. The possibilities are never ending.
What does this mean?
It means
it means that of the possibilities.
Is this like an insinuation?
Like scroll.
Yeah, this is a simulation. Turns out that Smashing Games actually was canceled 5 years ago, and we were just trying to figure out. We just put you in a simulation to see how long it would take for you to figure it out.
Copy that.
Coffee that.
Yeah, the fucking.
No.
Hey guys.
Gabe gave me some blasphemy earlier today. He said coffee's gross.
Yeah, I don't like coffee. It's nasty.
I can't believe I just found that out about you.
Yeah,
I've known you for how long?
Years?
Yeah, actually, I'm also shocked that A, that I didn't know this, and B, that this is true.
Let's see,
yeah.
Carrie,
I'm
you've
not
almost
offended
known
by it.
Gabe for 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost
Because it was a
decade.
year after I met you, I think, that I started Smashing Games.
Yes, it was almost a year exactly, because it was like,
started
it's like, I think your first recording session was like the week before KomoriCon that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I've tried creamers, I've tried sugars, I've tried,
It is an
decaf,
acquired
lattes.
taste. It is an acquired taste.
The one thing that I will say is, cream and sugar is, like, the only way to make coffee taste good to a non-coffee drinker, like,
Yeah.
with cream and sugar.
And that's what I heard, and that's
by
why I
literally
tried it.
masking the taste
Well,
of coffee.
I mean, I did it with...
The only thing that makes coffee, like, better is A, high-quality beans, B, brewing it at the right temperature. It's supposed to be, like, 195 or something, not 212. And then
Oh.
also either,
The
like, I don't like coffee too much either, but I will have black coffee if and only if it's either pour over or French press. And that's not because I'm a coffee snob, it's because I just don't like coffee, so I only like the best of the best coffee, because
okay.
otherwise it's not very tasty.
Yeah.
It's like not being a snob, it's like, I just don't like it.
Fair
So
enough.
obviously, like,
Right.
the highest quality thing is going to be tasty to me.
So-
Yeah, you need optimal conditions.
So
yeah,
with me,
most optimal possible coffee.
I need to specify how I started drinking coffee too, because like, I really do feel like it's an acquired taste, and like you're not gonna like it until you've had it enough times that you suddenly find yourself liking it.
Interesting.
And
that was not my experience, but continue.
So basically, I started drinking coffee out of necessity because, high school was so early that I was actively falling asleep during my early classes. So I started drinking coffee to give myself that boost. And I really didn't like it at first. And then time just passed and I just kind of started liking it.
I just ended up liking it.
That's so
yeah,
interesting.
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because I was thinking, well, why would you start acquiring the taste then if you don't like it? But I guess it's if you're using it for its psychoactive capabilities and not for its taste. See, I love coffee, but I react so poorly to caffeine. Evan knows this from the time I took an Excedrin in his presence. That was terrible.
I remember that quite well.
Yeah, that's why I used to drink a lot of tea, but when I lived in Montana, I acquired the most brutal caffeine intolerance.
Oh, that's right. You're not Montanese anymore. You're Oregonian again.
Not Montanese, no.
Wait, how would you react then to caffeine? I'm curious if it's similar to my reaction.
Crazy anxiety.
Same! Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
do-
brutal.
I do drink. I love my favorite drink is matcha. And so I've trained myself to have matcha under very, very specific conditions. And I'm okay, but I cannot stray at all.
You are.
Or else.
You do drink tea, I've noticed. At least semi-often.
I drink herbal
Yeah.
tea. Non-caffeinated.
Herbal
Okay,
tea
so
doesn't
yeah,
have
that's not the
caffeine.
same thing.
Does not
Yeah.
have the same. It doesn't have caffeine in it generally.
And I've noticed that on I can't have matcha or green tea and every day. I have to have it every other day. And on the days that I have green tea, I also cannot have chocolate because the caffeine and theobromine compound, and then I get my horrible reaction.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I can't have hot chocolate and green tea on the same day, for example. And
That
I
is
can't have hot chocolate one day and then green tea the next because that's too much caffeine days in a row. Too many caffeine days in a row.
That's so interesting.
Because I think I've described
know
this to you
if I'm
before. I
quite
don't
that
get the nice
sensitive.
wakeful feeling of caffeine. I get the same super tired feeling, but also really wired and anxious and
You're
can't
just-
think and.
Tired but faster.
Tired but
Mm.
faster.
That's a really tired but faster and more miserable.
I think it's the same for me.
It's
in the sense
interesting
I
that you
can't do-
acquired the caffeine intolerance. That it wasn't already there.
Yeah, no, I think it has to do with my eating habits and my snow triggered anxiety.
Oh, snow, interesting. Is it like a claustrophobic feeling?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see
I
that.
did like almost die of hypothermia once.
Well,
There could certainly be some trauma around that.
So there might be some
was
like
that on a
negative.
scout outing?
It was, yeah.
I fucking knew it.
But yeah, so like, I don't think it's unreasonable for somebody to be like, oh, this thing almost killed me. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Oh, snow cold bad.
It seems somewhat reasonable. So that might, I don't know, it might.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, this isn't
It
Smash
also might
Team
be because I'm
therapy,
a
but
fucking idiot.
You're fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Smash Team idiots.
Smash idiots.
Smash. Oh, I almost did something else.
Funny.
I think it's interesting though to talk about caffeine because every time I've had coworkers who are always like, oh, just energy drinks or whatnot. I always will try them, but I just crash hard immediately.
I don't
there's
like
no
energy drinks.
downtime.
I don't like energy.
Yeah, but even then, the times I've had the times I've tried coffee or fucking espresso shots, God forbid. I just it only takes very few minutes for me to crash really hard, and I'm not sure what it is.
So it's like a switch that flips or something.
It's also the reason why Evan, when you say when we do early commentaries, I'm just able to gabe up. I just naturally just wake up quickly once I'm awake.
Damn.
That's really nice. I don't do that.
I used to be like that, where waking up was really hard, but once I woke up, I'm full of energy, totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way,
now
this
I
fish
have
enemy's name
depression.
is Gulpo. You basically just have
More
to
like-
hit him at the right elevation.
Gulpin.
It's not a gulpin. It's a swalot.
Swalot these
Nuts.
stockpiles.
You know how we were talking about the Iron Lung game before
Off recording, of course, but
off recording? Yeah, so I'm still looking it up, and there's an article that says submarine game sales spike on Steam during search for Ocean Gate vessel.
Jesus
That doesn't
Christ.
surprise me. That doesn't surprise me
Commentary
at all.
I
That
actually
doesn't surprise me
when
at
I
all.
saw it, I was like, oh, I've been thinking about playing that game.
The funny thing is, too, right now, Markiplier is actually head directing a movie.
Yeah,
The
okay,
Iron
but
Lung.
that started before the.
I know that started before this,
That
but I
was
just think it's
just
funny
a-
that this is
Markiplier.
ongoing.
Oh, I haven't thought about him in a while.
Of all the movies that could be ongoing, Markiplier in the middle of production of an Iron Lung fucking movie while this is happening is.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
what's
is.
Markiplier up to these days? I'm curious.
He's
I'm gonna have to
directing
look
an
into
Iron
that.
Lung movie.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Still,
Sorry, I really
still,
had to do that.
he is still very popular. So
Yeah.
You know-
Markiplier is one of
Bit
those
of-
guys who's like my favorite content creator who I'll never watch anything from.
I never
Yeah.
so I never got into Markiplier at all, and I think that's like kind of interesting how like when it comes to like pretty much any of those YouTubers who like got so big that like their career went past YouTube, I've never actually gotten into any of them.
Interesting.
And this is like in the
Yeah.
context of like me knowing about them before their career got that big.
yeah,
That's kind of like I remember I was one of Shane Dawson's like first like 100,000 subscribers or something like
you
that.
you used to talk about Shane Dawson a lot actually when we were kids.
Yeah, and I haven't seen anything he's made since. Oh God. Oh no! I haven't seen
only
anything
thing
Shane
that
Dawson's
I've-
made in 13 years.
The
Oh,
only
wow.
thing that I've heard about him in the last 10 years was people spreading rumors about him fucking his cat.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Oh, no.
He made a movie, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, he helped like make like Smiley. Yeah, Smiley. He was part of that movie.
you mean
Which is like a
Smile?
horror
A
movie.
horror movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
seen.
with Shia LaBeouf in it.
I saw.
Was
ads
he
for
was
that.
he in it, or was he? Did he?
Shruggy
I don't know anything
emoticon.
about him really, so I can't.
He
say.
We should probably cut this off before this
he was in
conversation
the
gets longer than the
Roblox
video.
movie.
Next
There's
time
a
on Smash Team
Roblox
Games.
movie?
Smash Team Games. Watch Roblox movie.